Let me turn this down a bit. Hey everybody, my name is the Tonyoni, and welcome to a really cool game that I saw that just released not even a few days ago. Now, I'm excited about this, like extremely excited, because this is a game based off of Lovecraftian lore. Most particularly, Mountains of Madness. Now, from what I saw of the screenshots here or there, it's an independently developed game that I found on Steam that really just released just now. So I don't know anything about it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's a load screen. Let's go. Come on.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Oh, boy. This looks fucking cool. Holy shit. Where the fuck am I? But anyways, Lovecraftian lore generally is... it plays on your sense of nihilism. It's a type of horror, but not like gruesome, gory horror. It's more like cosmic horror. A horror on which the universe is actually larger than us as humans. That there are things out there that we do not understand. That they do not care about us. That ultimately we do not really matter in the whole grand span of the universe. We are literally a speck of dust in this whole cosmic plane. And H.P. Lovecraft kind of delves into that. All of his writings, all the movies based off of his type of material plays on that, and it's kind of really cool to think about it. On a philosophical standpoint, I'm all about it. I don't know if I'm all about all these floating buddies in the air. There's some... it's okay. So, jellyfish up there, and mushroom down here. And usually his depictions of gods and things... oh. Huh. Of gods and such are more gruesome in nature. Literally things we can't really fathom, that we look upon and we fucking go insane.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
An independent game. This has a lot of high production values.
Dr. Faust!
Dr. Faust?
Is that you?
Hello? Oh, Jesus Christ. Have I said I don't do well with creepy games? But I love cosmic horror, so, you know. That's cool. I would love that type of watch. Fucking Apple Watch. I need that. A Palm Watch. Hey.
My head. The pain.
Normal headaches don't look like this. Not that I know of. Or maybe other people's headaches, you know, are really glitchy.
At last. The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
It looked like it. You were literally being microwaved, I'm sure, by this device. Press escape to view game controls. Yeah, I think I got it. Let's see. 1806-1949. Observation notes of the 4th initiation session. 7:05 p.m. All the participants consumed by the D-Versailles mixture 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their limbs, As always, I wonder if it's because of something they are actually seeing beyond. Again, that plays off of what I just spoke of. 7:15 p.m. As always, the device is humming and glowing, but this time the atmosphere is different from the previous session. Whatever the reason this might be, it feels almost like that fantastic device is signaling something in a code I don't recognize. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here, in the midst of this cold, dim, and incense-filled room. 7:19 p.m. This actually really didn't happen not too far off from each other. It sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumblings is much stronger now. Colors and shades are dancing on the walls with rhythmic ins and outs of the device. I can hear wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching, or something even worse. 7:24 p.m. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. They have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return. So, something's going on with this doohickey over here. And it ain't good. This is some paste under other paste that I can eat. No? Alright. This is quite a room. I feel like this is some type of therapist office. Or secret lab. Oh, that's what they were talking about. The diverse something. I can't pronounce it.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Yeah, sounds about right.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Anything I can do about that? Maybe shut it off? Alright. Oh, that is a cool... that is a cool amount of detail. Yeah, I'm taking this. I found the torch. Can I turn it off and on? Alright. F is flashlight. That's pretty simple.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
Let's see. Diverse something. It comes from this plant. You draw this symbol pattern next to it, and I'm sure you... Oh, of Nightshade and Beyond. Alright. Let's move on. I think I'm on a boat. This architecture kinda fits to the design of a boat. I mean, there's a porthole here, and that's a starfish. Also
Hello?
creepy.
Anybody here?
I don't think so, man.
Where is everybody?
Not here. That's for sure. That's a picture. The Upat expedition. Wheeler P... I cannot pronounce any of those. Oh, okay. Let's see. Starfish thing. Wait. Okay. That's very, supernatural-esque. Also, H.P. Lovecraft really delved into the occult, from what I understand as well. I'm a fan. I'm not an overly huge fan. Actually, I might be an overly huge fan. One of my favorite games that delved into Lovecraftian lore is Bloodborne. And I know that game like the back of my hand at this point, for the amount of times I played it.
Locked. Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Kind of makes sense. Everything is literally dark. Could I take this? Storage room, infirmary, elevator. Okay.
Locked.
Alright, so anything with that type of lock is, locked. Assuming I can go outside. I have a feeling someone's gonna chase me down at some point. I'm not okay with that. Let's see. What's this say? Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from the outside. Oh, fucking Christ. Why can't this be easy? That's pretty simple. Snowstorm. Attention for the crew members who are having sleep problems. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of accidents recently happening led me to believe that the reason behind those is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for this problem are insomnia, strong headaches, already, seeing visions, and hearing voices. Crew members who suffer from the above symptoms are needed to refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. This will also be a main topic of the general meet that will be held tomorrow after lunch. Meeting. This issue possesses serious problems regarding the safety of life and sustenance of work, so must be taken heed of somberly. Medical practitioner, sign. John DeWitt. Stop those bloody sessions. Oh. They're done for good reason, huh? Hell. There's a slight snowstorm? Fucking Christ. Okay, I don't think I am on a boat anymore. I think I'm literally in a base or something. Oh, this is based off of Mountains and Badness, so I'm on a fucking mountain.
My mind is cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Water Antarctic Base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like some type of siren. Anything over here? No? Okay. Let's get through here. Hey, power. I don't know what I'm doing here. Huh? What am I missing? Oh, this is clever. Oh, that's awesome. That's so fucking cool. What time is it? I don't know. Hey, things I may need. Some duct tape. I found some tape. What the fuck was that? Alright, let's see. That's the generator. Alright. What am I supposed to do?
Tank is empty.
Yeah? Alright, found a jerry can. That makes sense. Let's close this. Just be nice. You know, someone put hard work in closing that fence there. Might as well not fuck it up. Alright, cool. Hey! I got the power back on. Alrighty. Gotta go. Achievement unlock. Sparky. Very nice. Alright. I'm assuming I make my way back now. Alrighty. Let's see. Hey! Hey, hey, hey. Oh. That's a crew member. Hello, crew member. Please tell me why I'm here.
What was that?
Your fucking head splitting in two. Any meds I can take? Oh, some pills. Pills here? Nah. Alright. Where'd he go? Oh. That's a pretty fast run. I'm assuming I'm gonna need that at some point. What the fuck? Private rooms. Lockers.
Locked.
Oh! Jesus, fuck you! Mother of God. These fucking tiny little ass dolls. What the shit is this? Jesus Christ.
His coat is just right here. Where is he now?
I don't know. Bathroom?
It's locked.
Yeah. Jesus. Morse code. I found a walkie-talkie.
This is Frank Gilman from the Upward Antarctic Expedition. Over.
Hello? Up atop. Somebody help me. Oh.
I was unable to reach anybody.
I wonder why it's no use.
It's locked.
Yeah? Hey. Don't like how it just opens like that, though. That makes sense. It should have just opened, you know. What are you? Huh. Equipment. What am I doing here? Am I supposed to have it match? I have a feeling I'm supposed to do something on this. Well, obviously I'm supposed to do something on this. I'm sure I can figure this out eventually. It's one of those puzzles that take time. I don't got that much time, bruh. It's supposed to work. It works on a level of wavelengths. This slows... What the fuck? I am close. Aha! Fucking right! I did it! What does this give me? That's not exactly normal. Does it mean it's a real life mannequin thing?
Who are you?
I don't know.
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
Okay, I'm Frank. How you doing, bud?
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
Mr. Inconspicuous Mannequin
My
Talking
name
Head.
is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
What?
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why?
Maybe this is what I look like.
You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman. But you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Sick burn.
Air? What do you mean by that?
I don't think it does.
It doesn't answer me.
I think it means I'm nothing.
Where is everybody?
They are here.
What the fuck does that mean? But I think I know what it means, but I don't want to know.
I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, this thing is, it's cool. It's fucking neat. It is.
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Okay, Frank.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
What the hell is a Conarionaut?
Conarionaut?
Game title.
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
Ah, I found a secret. That is freaking cool. That is amazing. Jesus. Fucking Christ. I guess I could talk to it again. So whose room is this? Is this my room? Nope. Some dude. It's Dr. Faust. Frank Gilman. This is my room.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, you kind of lost all
Locked.
memory of certain things and events. It's a notebook, sketchbook. That's a Conarionaut. One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips. It has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing because allusions to knowledge and elder things reoccur all the time in almost every base relief we have discovered so far. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from elder things, fabled creatures of primal myths. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape. They were mostly damaged, generally in really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by an artist's imagination. Alright, they all have a third eye. The abundance of five-pointed shapes seen in the design of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. That is cool. Grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenances it wore on its reptilian face when we first found it residing within almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in aeons past. Some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands has some symbols carved into it which we are yet to decipher. Ugh. I'm not used to speaking so much, so sorry if my speaking or pronunciation breaks. I'm taking this. That's a cool book. That's a trophy item. That's a baby. Easy, baby. Goodbye, baby. Alright, who leaves a hanger in a drawer? Let's see. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he's holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in the form of meaningful silences, but more like some unconscious muttering. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension we'll probably be facing. I will probably be facing. Alright, cool. Weird, creepy happenings in your mind. Here's some notes. I am inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our waking experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy somehow, I can explore while I'm dreaming the vistas of grandeur. An alien prospect and unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skills to describe my visions. All I know is that all this became evident after the Conarium sessions has started. Even though I'm not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into the oblivion, crossing the line beyond the walls of sleep. That's fucking cool. So dramatic, bruh. That's a family. Oh, locker, 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 locker. No more creepy doll
If
things.
his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Found a note about mental problem. About a mental problem. Alright, I need some water for this. Okay. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for the three subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman, whom I've been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them, personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavior patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental condition. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it's too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far from their normal personalities, but the differences is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. The weather conditions we've been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely that we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Alright, any more? Oh! I have more notes. That strange device fascinated and horrified me in equal measure. It seemed that it was able to reply to my questions with logical answers, but how could this be possible, or that be possible? Its eyes were so devoid of meaning that they disturbed me deeply. Above all, after speaking with it, I sensed explicitly a feeling of forlornness, as if loneliness is starting to give way to such singularities, signifying that I shall continue to be a stranger inside this desolate place, all alone for some time. Oh, cool.
Locked.
Alright. I guess I move on. Hello, infirmary. What do you got for me here? Medical notes. More notes on psychoactive plants, sati and diverse shay. Huh. Thank God I don't have to read all that. My throat is extremely parched. What's in here? Anything in here? Any drugs? Any good shit? No? Not especially, I guess. Umatad Arctic Expedition Statement of Consent. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements may be noted or unwillingly included. Affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewithin may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability, listen to the judgment of Expedition Leader Dr. Faust, and participate in a series of medical sessions as needed in Umatad Arctic Base. The risk of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why is it necessary, its benefits, and risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I have given my informed consent to the performance of the procedures by the signing statement of consent. Alright. I mean, that makes sense. It's like legal forms, consent forms. You know, you're doing weird operations here. Strange things are gonna happen. You might get hurt on the job. I'm trying not to be liable for it for the most part. Okay. Oh, drawers. Perfect. Things I need to find. More gloves! More papers! More things to read! All the members awakened without any problems except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. I was preparing to perform cardiac compression when he momentarily opened his eyes. I am unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't have been more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that all shook us. The cause was the very words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it because his voice was muffled and almost indiscernible, but I am convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. As a medical doctor, I can say that this is not completely impossible for someone in his condition, but there was something wrong with what I heard. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. That's super cool. So this is part of the doctor's notes. In general. Okay. Neat. More story. Oh man, this is killing my throat. There's something going on over there.
It's stuck. It's stuck. Locked.
Storage is locked.
Locked.
More locked. I have a feeling something's gonna scare the shit out of me at any moment. Some little dumbwaiter things. I'm assuming it's... I don't know what those are. Hey, I found an elevator. Going down. Alrighty. Let's see what more supernatural happenings I can find in this. Hello. Love what you've done with the place. The design is actually very cool. Hello, fancy tree. Wait. Where we are in the Antarctic, does this make sense that there's a beautiful tree here? What is this about? Glossiferous. I don't know what that means. Let's see, biology area. Caution sign.
It's stuck.
I'm assuming that. Hey! Jesus Christ. Fucking A. He's not going after me or anything. He just scares the shit out of me whenever he just suddenly appears. Danger, shock hazard. No, I'm not touching that. Well, tell me to go
Looks like
down.
I need something to get this elevator to work.
What is this? Link elevator has been set up. It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts for the portable submarines are being transmitted to the first campsite. Tower base camera entrance. Alright. You gotta be shitting me. Scare the fucking crap out of me. It's a fucking bastard. It's over here. It's gonna come out again. Say hello.
It's stuck.
My scaredy ass. Way to get all quiet. I don't like this. Oh, hey. Oh. Boy. That's something to do with this, huh? There's something in there.
Locked.
There's something in that container. So let's see what I can do about it. What's in here? So those are specimens. Just gonna... Any strange liquids I can consume? You know, just asking.
Okay, I need something to get it open.
Some type of lever. Maybe a flashlight? Somebody took something in there. How's that?
I need a phonograph cylinder.
There's a lot of things I need right now. About the origin of the Conarium. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shun at forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin, but again, these sources do not hint that any exist on Earth except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The session we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous system to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If I use too much, it affects the body to the breaking point, but now I'm used to its non-human sensation. I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. I feel unconfined and more receptive, but the most particular aspect of the sessions are that because it is a shared experience, I am able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memory which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feeling and bodily functions, but I believe what it offers is of immense importance. Something shut off. I saw something in the corner of my eye. Something happened. Alright. Let's see. There's a strange manuscript out there written in some indiscernible language that shows depictions of plants like these, and it kinda... Yeah! Mother shit me! It's a fucking cat. It was a fucking monster cat. Hi? You little piece of shit. Can I get you anything?
Okay, I need something to get it open.
Hey, kitty kitty. What the hell do you want? Oy. Motherfucker. What does this mean? Let's see, what else am I missing? You want some shrooms, cat? Mother shit. Well, I'm gonna end this part right here. It's actually been a long time for playing. This is a very well made game for something I've never really heard about, and it just appeared out of nowhere. Shut up! Sorry, no, I love you. You're cute. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna continue this very soon. It's a very cool game, and I'm looking forward to it. Alright, bye!